Welcome to Real Quick Vape Reviews, where I tell you what you need to know with no BS added. My name is Izzy, and today we're taking a look at an atomizer with an above-the-coil airflow system. This is the Vector by VLS. A while back, VLS, a Japanese manufacturer, released the Vulcan, which took the community by storm, with the exceptional build quality and features and all for a relatively cheap price point. The Japanese producer is back at it again. This is the Vulcan Atomizer, with 8 vertical above-the-coil air holes, small form factor, leak-proof design, and Vulcan-style rebuildable deck that VLS is known for. I received this from elementvape.com. On their site, it's going for $55.95. For an authentic atomizer made in Japan, that's a really good price point. The box it comes in is badass, encased in a plastic case held on by magnets. Inside is the atomizer surrounded by a protective foam, and in the box are some spare parts in case you lose any. The Vector is very simply designed. Coming in at only 31mm tall, drip tip included, it offers a very compact form factor. It is 22mm, so it sits flush on all your 22mm mods. The entire body is made out of a 303 stainless steel construction with machining that is just on point. No burrs or leftover machine oil. On one side is the Vector logo engraving. Down to the bottom we have the red copper positive contact that is adjustable. Next to that are the Japanese characters Barukan. Don't ask me, I failed my first year of Japanese. 2015, the serial number, and Vulcan are also engraved on the bottom. Up top we have the built-in widebore drip tip that is comfortable and not too large, but you can't use your own tip and there is no 510 tip adapter at the moment. The tip also acts as the airflow adjustment ring. On either side of the tip are 2 slot cutouts adjacent to each other. You can use these to block off the 4 air holes on each side. The O-ring that holds this piece on is just tight enough to hold your position, but spins freely enough to make adjusting easy. Inside the tip is a stainless steel mesh to protect you from spitback. Pull this tip off and you'll see 8 2mm air holes that provide a nice area hit all the way open. But compared to other atomizers like the Mutation X V4, the air holes on the Vector are a bit on the restrictive side, not as airy as the rest. But this is more flavor oriented, so don't expect to use this in a cloud comp. There is also no choice to use a single coil airflow. To drip, just take the tip off and drip inside. This atomizer is pretty much leak proof unless you hold it upside down. In my entire time with it, I've had absolutely no leaks. None. The barrel is held on by 2 O-rings that might be a little too tight. Getting the barrel off when I first got it was kind of hard, but you almost never take the barrel off for anything other than coil or work maintenance. But when you do need to, the O-rings are just a tad too tight. Inside the barrel you can see just how the above-the-coil airflow works, and just how well machined this atomizer is. The air holes are machined to a slant, reducing the chamber size while also increasing flavor. Inside is the signature Vulcan build deck, with the underpassing juice well, wide post holes, negatives that are machined into the deck, and a positive post designed to prevent spinning. It uses durable grub screws that have not backed on me yet. A raised center post makes building coils on this easy. The underpassing juice well makes juice distribution while dripping better. Now to performance. It may be directed towards flavor chasing, but you can still push clouds with this. It's not best at vapor production with a slightly restrictive airflow, but don't count it out. Flavor with the above-the-coil vertical airflow system is, well, I'm not exactly sure. I'd say it's better than having the airflow hit the side, but it's not better than having under-the-coil airflow. But flavor on this is still pretty wild. The reduced curved chamber and the small form factor makes flavor and vapor dense and plentiful. I would have liked to see the signature heatsink look from the Vulcan. Although it's not really needed, I just think that's also what made the Vulcan so popular. Overall, the Vector is a Japanese-made flavor chaser, with a small form factor, awesome build deck, good vapor, and excellent flavor of production, and the great machining all at that low $55 authentic price point, with the only flaws being the missing 510 tip adapter, and the slightly tight barrel O-rings. The Vector gets a 4.7 out of 5. Once again, thanks for watching, subscribe and like for more. My name is Izzy, and this was Real Quick Vape Review. I'll see you guys next time. Shoots. If you liked the video, share it with a friend. If you haven't already, go check out the site REALQUICK.MEDIA. And next up, I have stuff.